Good morning. So welcome to my YouTube channel. So this time our topic is what is hallucinations. So based on Google, when you Google that it is a sensory experiences that is something for real, but it's basically it's created by your mind. So lumilingin ako baka nagkakarinig. Okay, so yan ang definitions. It's when you say senses, it talks about what you see, what you hear, physical touches or taste, 'di ba? 'Yun ang mga hallucinations. So siguro when can you say that someone is just hallucinations, like for example, probably the best example for that is right now if I'm hungry, I'll just imagine humba. So I'm not eating humba on my hands, but when I hallucinate about it, I can remember the taste of it. So based on my experience as well, dealing with spirits as well, mag-hallucinations din tayo. Especially for if in the Bible they say that in heaven there is no hungry in heaven, hungriness. So kaya last year ang ginawa nila sa akin, I wasn't allowed to eat as normal as me. I'll just look at leaves na they do that it will be just food on my brain na I will be thinking, like for example, I see leaves over there, so leaves siya. So pag titingnan ko siya, hindi na ako gugutumin kasi may dahon akong nakakita. I've seen leaves of a squash ba yun? So there are some people of that me as well. Maganda siya if you are in a hunger strike or you are in nagfa-fasting ka. You just think about food, and basically your taste buds will appear and you can feel the taste. Like for example, you're in hunger strike tapos kaya sabi ko yung mga minamaltrato sila yung if you are curious about it, they are the type of people that maybe they are prone to do that, na dapat ituro siya sa mga bata kasi who knows, maka-experience sila na nag-travel sila. Ay, hello dong.
Live lang ha?
Oo, so okay lang. That's the owner of the so they are, who knows that they can experience na they are into trouble, then nagutom sila, they get hungry, so they can hallucinate and imagines, and yeah, so they will imagine that there is rice, especially in the Philippines, rice, hamburger, pero para lang din siya sa mga, again, it was maltreated children or traveling na wala kang pera, or in a travel where it's a long travel, so you feel hungry. So that's the difference na mag-imagine ka, you'll be imagining, hallucinating a food, but you don't have a food in your hands, pero in a positive manner, pero tahimik ka lang din. It takes, dapat it's lunchtime, 12 o'clock already, it's lunchtime, so I'll just imagine that I'm having rice in front of me and a fried chicken from Jollibee. So you do like that. So you're traveling in a longer hours, tapos you've been through it that there is no restaurant available. So yun ang hallucinations. Probably hallucinations, there's orders will become a disorder or a mental problems if and only if the occurrence is consistent. So, halimbawa, 1 week. Kaya that's why in the Bible, based on my experience, folks, did ang sa akin kasi folks is this hysteria, depressions, which kaya I really wanted to one day I meet an expert to really resolve my problems, my mental disorder, kasi maganda siya. Pero na-treat ko siya. That's also the amazing of me, because if you're my boyfriend, you will tell me I'm hallucinations, or you're telling me, ma'am, you're not a doctor, you're not an expert, you're just stating that or you're having that sickness because you're said so you're having a hallucinations or this hallucinations disorder or imaginations. But in my case kasi, pag doktor kasi folks, if you're not telling the doctor that, doc, this is my problem, I really wanted to be with treat with my problem or healed with my problem, can you help me, mga ganyan. So if I'm not telling the doctor, so I'm just sharing it because it's amazing na then there are so many people kasi na uh, na sometimes we can use hallucinations in a positive manner. Pero pag negative siya, pangit din. Like for example, in a relationship, pwede mo siya mag-hallucinates ka. Pwede rin, it's okay for a long distance relationships, pero pag the consistency of the hallucinations it's too much, ano na siya, magiging disorder na siya. So, magiging manic ka ba or mania ka ba, mga ganyan. Then, in a relationship as well na nag-assume ka, there are so many women also, men and women, they are assuming that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. And it turned out they don't. So, para sa akin, folks, I experience with that na akala ko boyfriend ko siya. Yung pala, sabi nga ng principal ko, kaya nga nowadays, the effects will that na, really, you have a boyfriend? Parang ganyan na yung sabihin ng tao, oo, bakit? Mga ganyan. So, because you are assuming emotionally, you are thinking you are boyfriend and girlfriend, it turn out in the perspective or the belief of the man that you really love and you really like, and you are hallucinating with. He don't know or he know nothing and he don't like you. So that's the hallucinations. Really means I'm looking back because I'm in town. So it's kind of parang ang topic ko nag-ano lang ako na I'm just taking a video of myself while waiting. Okay, so that's basically folks the hallucinations. Imaginations also can be maganda siya. It's beautiful, especially if you are a writer. I think hallucinations is more on actions. Imaginations, thinking, it's alright. Creativity of the story, it's alright. But if you are hallucinating and you're doing something in yourself na that you are using it, I think that's hallucinations. It can be disorders if and only if it's too much. Na it's 1 week already that you are hallucinating. Like in my case, nag-hallucinate ako na may boyfriend ako. Yung pala, kung tanungin ko kaya siya, sabi ko, do you love me? Parang, I don't love you. You're just thinking, nag-assume ka lang. So that's hallucinations in sensory emotions, love. Oh. Okay, so, and then, iba din yung delusional. Delusional kasi folks, you are paranoid psychosis. It means that you are doing something that you don't know, especially if you're hurting others. Na, I think how to make delusional ka ma'am. Parang, uh, 1 month kang nag-isip na you're telling people that you're having a boyfriend, then you don't, then the man doesn't like you, so delusional. Or you're telling your husband you have a covet or other woman, or the husband, the wife, other men, and knowing he don't, so nag-delusion ka, so it keeps saying again and again that someone is you're having a relationship, even if you don't, then you are hurting each other, so that's delusional already. So hallucinations is okay, especially if and only if you are doing that in a positive manner. If it's negative na nag-hallucinates ka for someone that loves you even though that's disorder already. If you're hungry and you're in a travel and there is no restaurant, you'll be hallucinating for the taste of food. Honestly, folks, based on my experience, our taste buds also will answers and will respond positively. And then it turned out also hallucinations also can be called as subconscious mind sa mga, especially for spiritual matters. Pero sa akin, folks, that's why I'm really good because I discern properly and I put back in the terms, especially for when I can hear voices. Saint Michael Archangel, Saint Bin Laden, and Saint Matthew Joseph Dawit. Only three of them. With Michael kasi resurrections and visions with all the gods. Resurrections and visions in your body. Ganyan. Okay? So that's, if you're listening to me, hindi ko siya, that's, for me, reincarnations and resurrections based on the Holy Bible can be considered as hallucinations to normal minded people, those who never experience about that. But my suggestions for that is you just listen to people, how they share their experiences in order for you to understand. Because what if one day you can experience also something like that? So especially for mental depression people, you have to be careful because you are all in general contestants for resurrections of spirits, either bad or good, which is subconsciously has hallucinations, especially for psychological depressions na going to the second level, or psychological depressions is third level, because the second one is spirits will try to invade you and will court you, especially for women who really like you. Pero spirits like the tree, they're talking to you. So they are spirits of nature. Okay, so that's basically, folks. Please subscribe to my channel. There's other more. Don't be mentally depressed and use hallucinations in a right and positive manner. Good morning.